How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Time for another comic book haul. This time it is the second day that I went to the Motor City Comic Con here in Michigan. As I put in my last video, it's the biggest comic convention we have around here, and it's usually filled with pop culture guests and stuff, and they sell toys and everything, of course, and comics. But yeah, so this is my. I went on Friday. I don't go Saturday because it's always way too busy. And then I went on Sunday, and that's when everybody's trying to wheel and deal and get rid of the stuff so they don't have to take it home. And that's my favorite day of all. And again, I got a bunch of books here, less than $1 a piece, from several vendors. I spent like probably about 3 hours or 3.5 hours there with my son. Didn't really take in any panels or anything or meet any celebrities. Everybody's pricing themselves way out of the market for autographs and stuff, because I think like Christopher Lloyd was like $150 to get his signature or to get him with a picture, or have him sit in there was a DeLorean there and everything. But anyway, let's just get into the comics that I picked up. So again, these are all under $1, and I picked up a bunch of another variety of stuff that looked interesting to me, or stuff that I was trying to complete sets for, or what have you. So anyway, first batch here are some, this is from one vendor here. I got this Cross-Gen Tales. It's like a trade paperback. I thought it was reprints of Cross-Gen comics, but the guy told me that it's all new stories featuring Cross-Gen characters. So I don't know. I would look forward to reading it. I used to have all the Cross-Gen, or quite a few of them, like Mystic and I forget, Sojourn. I liked them. They were great art and great stories, but I don't have them anymore. So like I said, I thought this was a reprint, but it's not. But I picked this one up for under $1. Also got Hug a Bunch #1, because I'm trying to get kids, fill my runs of kids comics. This one was a cool looking cover. New Mutants #1. It must be a two-sided variant thing. I don't know. Here's Planet of the Apes and Green Lantern variant cover to #1 with an action figure variant. Annihilation Scourge Beta Ray Bill variant edition #1. Body Bags One Shot. I used to love, that was a really good series too. I really like that series. Howard the Duck, but it's the Gwen the Duck variant to #1. I just thought that was kind of funny. The Texas Chainsaw Samurai #1. Picked that one up for under $1. Scarlet from Icon #1. Deadpool the Duck #3. The Fearless Defenders #8. Valkyrie model variant cover, or I don't know. I don't think it's a variant cover, but I just thought that was a really cool cover. Winter Soldier #10. This isn't a variant either, but I just thought that was a really sharp looking cover. This is another one of those things, like if I went to quite a few different vendors and they all had like these kind of comics, they overbought them to get variant, like the ratio variant. So everybody had these in their dollar bins. At least that one, I saw that one like about 6 times from different people. This one I never heard of before, Lords of Avalon from Marvel. Domino #1 Annual. This is a variant Frank Cho cover. I thought this was a nice cover too, Domino #3. It's not a variant, but NYX #2. I started, when this first came out, I bought 1 and 2, and I didn't like it because I didn't like the art, and then I stopped after #2, and then #3 is when X-23 came out. I came on the scene, and I didn't pick it up, so I've been kicking myself ever since. X-Men Unlimited #36. It's a really nice cover there. Thought this was a cool cover too. This is a variant to Iron Man Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's a Steranko throwback. Strike Force #1 variant cover. Longshot Saves the Marvel Universe #1 variant. I like this cover too. I always buy it when I see it. Luna Snow #1. Sword #1. I guess they're going to be in that Secret Invasion show or the Marvels movie, one or the other. Necrosha, X-Men Legacy, X-Force, and New Mutants #1 one-shot. Just thought it was a nice cover. Deadpool the Duck #4. Deadpool versus Punisher #1. Scarlet #4. She's got her hands in the bags. There's a cover with her hands out of the bags where she's flipping the bird. Here's Deadpool the Duck #2 with Rocket Raccoon. Here's another Scarlet #1. A-Force 10. Oh, I should get rid of some of these. So yeah, I like I said, I went to quite a few dealers. I tried to go to different dealers that I didn't go to on Friday. A-Force #4. A-Force #1. A-Force #6. And A-Force #5. So that was from one vendor. Then I went to another guy, and I picked these up at his booth. I didn't buy these when they came out either. Spawn 311 with the Chadwick Boseman tribute. So he had both of them. He had the black and white variant too, so I bought both of those. Betty Page #1. Photo variant cover. Good old Uncle Grandpa. I don't know if you guys ever saw that cartoon. That was a really good cartoon when it was on. Kong of Skull Island #2. This was a really nice cover too. I want to get this series. But again, it was like under $1. Rise of the Incarnates. This is some kind of video game comic, and it's from Marvel. This is custom edition, so I didn't know, but I grabbed it. Anytime I see Simpsons for under $1, I buy them. Simpsons Illustrated #23. Also Rick and Morty, issue #7. Army of Darkness #1, Furious Road. This is a fried pie variant. Not the best cover, but I figured it's a fried pie variant, so I picked that one up. Also Vampirella, fried pie variant. And Creator-Owned Heroes, issue #1 from Image. Didn't know too much about that, but I like to pick up #1 issues too, and it looked like there's a couple of different series in there. Is this Critter? I think it's Critter. Just thought it was a nice cover with the girls on it. Bart Simpson #73. Again, can't go wrong for under $1. Napoleon Dynamite #3, cover A. Immortal Hulk Great Power #1 variant. That's a homage to some Image. I can't remember where it came from. Bullet Points 5 of 5. Trying to complete that series. Duck Avenger #0 from IDW and Disney. Avenger Black Widow #1, the Game Reverse variant cover. Then this Spider-Woman #1, this is Chip Kid variant. It's pretty cool. Nice design cover there. And then Executive Assistant Assassin #1 B cover. So I thought that was a really cool looking cover too. I picked those up from that guy, that vendor there. And then the last vendor I went to had a bunch of weird comics that I picked up. Again, under $1. So I got this Desperado #1 from Image. This is from 2010. He put the dates of when they came out. So that's a cool Brian Boland cover there. Never saw that before. This one I never saw before either. Not really sure what the title is. It's Rose and Somebody. This is from 2014, but it's got like a Marilyn Monroe figure on the cover there. Victory #2 from Image. This is from 2016 apparently. I just thought that was a really awesome looking cover. Lady Rawhide Battles the Scarlet Fever #2. This is from 2011 apparently. Frankenstein Mobster #0 with a Adam Hughes cover. This is from 2011. Blue Bullet Tear #1 from AC Comics. He had a bunch of AC Comics. I didn't even see this guy. This is from 2009, by the way. That can't be right. But he had a bunch of these AC Comics, and I thought I was like the only one that ever bought AC Comics, but he said he had like 2.5 more boxes that he sold between Friday and Saturday, and I didn't even know. He was a poster guy, and I didn't even know he had comics at his table, so I missed out on the other 2 boxes that he had, but he had a lot of goofy stuff in there. So he had like that blue bullet here, and then we have the Black Phantom. I think I showed this in a video before. I have #1, and then he had both of them together, 1 and 2. Or no, there's 3 issues in here. So I got all 3 of those in there. I never heard of this book either, Desperate Times from Image #2, but it's got a Erik Larson big-breasted lady on the cover. I thought that was kind of funny. Lady Rawhide #4 and #3 from Image, formerly from Topps Comics. Then she went over to Image, I guess. This one was a cool-looking cover. Humankind, #1 of 6. This is apparently from 2009 too, but I thought that was a really nice looking cover. This one I had never heard of before, Urban Decay, but look at that weird, that's quite a cover. And I did not know that the singer from the Go-Go's did a comic book, Lady Robotica, but she did. So here it is right there from Image. This is from 2013 apparently. At least the likeness is pretty good. That looks just like her. Never heard of Hammer Girl, but here she is, #1 from 2011. Amazon Warriors, another AC Collector's Classic comic. And then to close it out here, I got a couple of Texas Chainsaw Massacres. I think this is the whole series. This is the grind. Here, well, issue #1. These are both issue #1. There's 2 different covers, and one says Gore and one says Terror. So this is the Gore and this is the Terror. And here is the grind again. This is a #1, and I don't know, it just says House of Horror. So issue #1 and then issue #1. So I don't know what the difference is between those, and I didn't realize that these were all the same comic when I picked them, but there you go. So that was my last day of Comic-Con in Michigan at the Motor City Comic-Con for 2023. Apparently they're coming back in November this year instead of October like they usually do. So I'll definitely be back, but there's a couple other conventions between now and then that I will be going and hitting up and looking for bargains. So obviously you can see, you can still find cheap books out there. It's just like a matter of looking and digging through the dollar bins. And again, like I have a list of stuff I try to pick up to complete runs, but there's also stuff that I pick up just because they look interesting and I want to read them. So I said it many times that this is not a speculator channel. This is a comic lovers channel. So I buy comics to buy and read and collect. So if that's your cup of tea, this is the channel that you want to watch. But other than that, I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like the video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing as usual. Thank you to all the subscribers I do have. Still trying to get that count up. So if anybody that you know might be interested in this kind of stuff of just a hodgepodge of various pickups of different kind of comics, just shout out and mention my channel to them, and maybe they'll like the stuff and consider subscribing too. But Other than that, again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Good luck out there hunting for comics again, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.